Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Dave here from the Bear Pit TV, and today we've got another instalment of Stoke City News, the series where we go through 3 of the top Stoke City news stories in the news at the moment. We get your thoughts and we have a little chat about them. So I'm going to kick straight off with the big story of the week. It's the biggest news we've had in a while. It's come from various sources. It started locally and then became national, international. It's regarding Marko Arnautovic. And the big news is he's still unsure on whether to commit his future to Stoke. Now, that is the answer we were expecting him to give about his contract. We don't know whether he's going to sign that elusive new deal or whether he's going to be looking to leave in the summer because he'll only have 1 year on his contract left. He's said to be wanting to put himself in the shop window after the Euros, which is standard. I would say he would as well because he's looking to move to a bigger club, so the Euros is a perfect stage for him to go and showcase what he can do. If he has a good tournament, surely someone in Europe or higher up in the Premier League is going to take a look at him at least and then maybe come in with him, because he has got that famous 12.5 million release clause that everyone bangs on about how it's a massive problem, but it's still like over £10 million profit. So I don't think the board at Stoke, if we did have to sell him for £12.5 million, would be that bothered, because we've still had a decent return on our £2 million signing. And I think most of the fans would understand that as well, from terms in a business point of view. But Tony Scholes has come out and said we want him to sign, but as I sit here now, I can't give you a definite answer. So to me, that looks like he's definitely probably going to leave. I can't see him staying personally. Let me know in the comments if you think he's going to stay or go. But for me, he's definitely going to go, and I think that is something we'll see in the summer. But the second story today we've got from the Newcastle Chronicle in Newcastle upon Tyne. We're apparently lining up a bid for Newcastle left-back Paul Dummett. Now, this is interesting because Dummett was relegated with Newcastle this season. But the interesting thing about this, it's said that Mark Hughes is looking to bring in more homegrown talent because he's looking to offload a lot of the homegrown players that we've got at the moment because they're getting on a bit and maybe not featuring in the squad. They're just in the squad for that purpose. And I think he's trying to bring in a few younger homegrown players like Nathan Redmond as well, and Paul Dummett here, so that we still apply to the rules. Then we still have the 8 homegrown players, but we can use them and utilise them a lot more than the players that we've got now. And I think Paul Dummett would be okay, but I don't see how we'd get in front of Mark Muniesa or Eric Peters for that left-back spot. I think he'd solely be in there for the homegrown purposes. But if we can get him quite cheaply, under sort of £3 million, sort of the 1 or 2 million mark, I'd take a punt on him. I'd give him a go. He has got some Premier League experience. He played quite a lot for Newcastle this year, so I'd definitely give him a go and see how he can do. Maybe he can break into the team, we don't know. But it would definitely be adhering to Premier League regulations and the homegrown rules. So I think that's why we're being linked with a lot of English players as well. So finally, we've got a bit more transfer news. This is a bit more general transfer news. It's not about any particular player. It's just that today Tony Scholes has said that Stoke are yet again planning to spend big in the coming transfer window, which is brilliant news for most of us Stoke fans because we love to see the club moving forward and improving. And I think splashing a lot of money on players is showing that. It's showing where we are as a club now and sort of the fees and the money we can pay for players, and we can definitely compete with the bigger teams. In terms of bids, maybe if the player doesn't want to come to Stoke and wants to move to a bigger team, fair enough. But we're definitely showing promise by saying, yeah, we can compete with you and we can bid at the same price. So this is definitely good. It'll probably see us break through the £20 million bracket, which is what we've been needing to do for a while now, which is what we tried to do with Mbula. We're getting up there. Definitely we're spending 15 million on a regular basis now, so 20 million would obviously be the next step. And I think that would be an obvious thing for us this summer. He did say if the right player is available, it's not beyond the realms of possibility for us to do so. So it's definitely looking like you might be seeing a Stoke transfer for over £20 million. And maybe that's a hint at Saido Berahino, I'm not too sure. I did see on Twitter a fee was rumoured of about 22.5 million, so that would be about the right price. And if Hughes is going in for these homegrown players, you'd think that Saido Berahino would be the man to put up front, maybe alongside Juve, because I think that would work. But that's for another video. But that's it for Stoke City news today, guys. I really did hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. Leave a comment about any of the stories today. I want to hear what you think about them, particularly about the transfer thing and the Marko Arnautovic contract deal. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe. And cheers for watching.